Hey folks, welcome back to Tim's Offgrid. So one of the last things we got left to do is make the coffee this morning. So that's what we're going to do. And if you didn't watch our earlier videos, we show some of the videos of how we made this dugout shelter and what it took. It was way harder than what we thought it was going to be. It still needs work. As you can see on the top of it, I just didn't have enough time to finish the top. So I just started trying to pile sticks and debris on the top. That's not really the way to do that. It still needed some more logs up there before I did any more of that. So it's going to be a work in progress, but it worked really well last night. I was super comfortable in there. Despite the mosquitoes being out earlier in the day, not a single mosquito bothered me in there last night, so that was great. All right, so we just put a little bit of water in here for the coffee. And we're gonna get that going here. All right. All right, we're gonna let that go for a bit. I did want to talk about this dugout again. I did get this tall enough to where I can sit up inside of it. That was the goal. I didn't want to be to the point where you couldn't sit up straight. Now, as you go deeper in, I can sit up a little bit straighter. I'm a little hunched over right here. But right here, I'm sitting straight up, which is great. And we'll keep working on this thing. It'll come along. We'll get it where it needs to be. All right, back to the coffee. Now, if you thought that we didn't bring our creamer and sugar, you're wrong. So we're going to get the press set up real quick. So first thing in the press is the coffee cup. And inside the cup is a handle for the press. So you need to screw that handle onto the screen. It's in here so you can get the screen out. All right, now that that's out, I'm gonna take our coffee, puncture this, and pour the coffee in. So, hey, if this is enough coffee for serving in the Keurig, it's enough coffee to go into the French press, the Java press, whatever you might want to call it. And that position's killing my knees. We don't need that tarp in there anymore. That's almost hot enough. Look, you don't need boiling water for coffee. Boiling water is going to kill you. You need hot enough. Oof. Yep. And that is hot enough right there. You get steam coming out of that water. You're going to pour the water right into the press. And I'll bring this over to the camera so you can see it. So there's the coffee and everything, the coffee and the hot water. I'm going to take the press and press it down. There you go. Voila. I'm just going to use my coffee cup over here instead of the one that came with the press. This is the spoon I used last night for the lasagna. And you see with this fire pit, if I wasn't going to use this again, because I saved everything around it, I just fill back in. And this is how we used to always do it in Scouts. Because most of the time when we were camping, there was no established fire pit anywhere. And this is stevia, by the way. So we were always having to dig fire pits. We always had to dig latrines too. And in Scouts nowadays, boys don't have to do that either. There's usually some type of bathroom facility or porta-john wherever we go. You know, funny thing about coffee, when I was in the Navy, I wouldn't drink coffee. Now that I've been doing what I've been doing for as long as I have, I drink coffee now. And as you can tell, it's just coffee coming out. The grinds aren't coming out. It's just the coffee. We made just enough for this cup of coffee. All right, get that good and stirred up. We're going to let that sit for a minute because it's super, super hot. While we let that sit, show y'all again how to take this jetboil apart. So you can take the top part off. It has a cover that it goes in. Unscrew from the fuel bottle. Rotate the valve over. Take the stand off the bottle. Rotate the legs of the stand. Put the stand legs in there. Put the burner in there. Put the fuel in there, and I got the lid right over there. In terms of the Java press, all we got left are those grinds that are in there. I still got some extra water. I'm going to wash the screen and stuff off. There you go. I'm going to try to wash some of this out real quick. Obviously, I'll take this home and clean it properly. But I'm just trying to do a quick and dirty right now. All right, we'll put the screen back in. We'll put the sleeve back in here. Undo the handle. Its cup goes back in there. Remember, this was the one that's from GSI Outdoors Java Press. I've had this for years. It's come in very handy. I stick the handle right back in there. Then I close that lid. All right. So now we're just waiting for the coffee to cool down just a little bit. I think I burned my mouth enough on the lasagna last night that I'll let that cool off. But let's take one more sip. Fantastic. All right. Please give us a thumbs up. Please like and share. You can hit that notification bell when you want to get notified of when a new video is dropped. I hope to do more of this, but not by myself, with Ethan. I knew he didn't want to come out here after we drove back 6 hours from Tennessee. He didn't want to drive another, distance to come out here to Camp Thames. So I came out here by myself. I like when he's with me and I can teach him these skills, and that he'll be able to teach these skills to others. There's nothing more powerful than empowering those that will go on to empower others, who will go on to empower others, etc. Nothing more powerful. You got to think about what your life mission is. All right. So, like I said, on the shelter, we'll come back. We'll do this properly. I got in a rush last night because I did want to sleep in it. Just started piling stuff on there, but I'll take that stuff back off. We'll build it properly. But again, thank you, everybody. Thanks for the support. We're over 150 subscribers now as of this morning. So take care, everybody. See y'all.